click on the subscribe button, and press the bell icon, to never miss any updates.
Thank you, and I want to thank my constituent Mazeda Udin of Safest, who has been involved in co-sponsoring this World Hijab Day here at City Hall each and every year, and I've come each and every year, except one year I think I had to be in Albany and I missed 1 year, but other than that, I've been here each and every year. It's not usually this cold, but I do make it a point because it's so important. And I see my colleague in the Democratic Party organization, a fellow Democratic district leader, Dr. Nita Jain, who's also been a very strong advocate for the South Asian community. I actually, along with Roxanne Prasad, Senator Roxanne Prasad, sponsored the World Hijab resolution in the New York State Assembly, so I've done that as well. As was mentioned, some of the issues I've been involved in of importance to the Muslim community. What wasn't mentioned is a bill that is very important, a bill that passed in my house for about 6 or 7 years in a row, but has never got passed in the state Senate. It's never been brought to the floor, and that's called the Religious Garb Bill. And that bill would prevent the type of discrimination that our previous speaker, Ms. Khan, referred to, because it would prohibit discrimination in employment, public or private, in New York State for anyone wearing religious garb, like a hijab, like a turban for a member of the Sikh religion, part of their religion, and it also would include facial hair for religious reasons. And this is so important, because no one should have to choose between their employment and supporting their families and observing their religion in the way that they feel is the right way to observe it. It has never passed in the Senate, as I mentioned, and it would be very important to the Muslim community for the women wearing hijab. It would not only prohibit discrimination in hiring, but in promotion as well, because that's often very common. You might get hired with a hijab, but you will not get promoted necessarily, and it's so important we pass our bill. I'm happy to say that Senator John Liu, who is my state senator, a new state senator, is now sponsoring the bill in the state Senate, and with the Democratic majority in the state Senate, I am pretty confident that it will finally get to the floor of the Assembly, of the state Senate, and pass overwhelmingly in the state Senate, as it has passed in the Assembly for the last 6 or 7 years in a row. So I think there's optimism on that front. Once that becomes law and the governor signs it, there should be no discrimination against Muslim women for wearing hijabs in promotion or hiring in New York State. And this would apply to uniform agencies where there's a dress policy, as well as private employers doing business in New York State. So with all of your help, we'll be able to get this to become law. Assalamu alaikum.
ITV, Call of Peace, Save Humanity.